have no idea if this is working, so I sure hope it is. I'm going by my watch because my phone is right there, and I'm going to do a live yoga class with you. So my name is Jaylene Pfeifer, and I am a yoga teacher here at Chinook Yoga in Prince George, BC, Canada, and I do believe on a global level we are all in big times of uncertainty. So our yoga practice can become a real precious tool to first and foremost just nourish a sense of presence, pause, grounding. Very important in these times to do these types of practices. So I hope that you are joining me and can get some benefit out of just really nourishing and being in your body. I am going to, normally at Chinook Yoga here, we hold a chair yoga class on Mondays and Thursdays from 10:30 to 11:15, and it's a very popular class. We service a lot of elders and we love it. It's such a great energy that happens in our space here. So hope that we can create this online and that you get to move your bodies and connect to your bodies and nourish your breath and walk away from your chair today just feeling a little bit more connected. So do ensure that you're listening to your body. Yoga is a practice where we can do that. I'm going to offer this chair yoga in just a 30-minute session. I'm finding that maybe online you can easily see what has to get done in your house or wherever you are. So I do have a principle that less is more. So I'm going to give you all the necessary moves for your amazing body to just feel a little bit more spacious and open. And we'll do a connection to the breath. And again, I'll have you finished by 11 a.m. So I don't know if you have access to any props or anything, but if you do have like a ball, you could use a tennis ball. You could use a golf ball. We have these amazing little foot rubs. Really great way to open up sensation into your feet. Your feet do a lot for you. So as I'm chatting, if you have a ball, you could be doing that. If you don't have a ball, you could just be kind of like, I do encourage you to take your socks off. But just start like gripping moving your toes, gripping your feet to the ground. Again, no yoga mat required. You just need a chair and your curiosity. So if you do have a ball, you could be rolling out your feet. I'll just chat a little bit more before we settle in. Again, I mentioned this already. Do please listen to your body. Your body is always messaging you, and so it's important to listen to those messages. So if you start feeling any sort of strain or pain in any of the moves, that's your body just asking you to pause. Maybe don't go any further in that range of motion. I'll give different modifications, but again, just honor what's going on for you. Do what feels right. There'll be a few standing poses that we can explore. If those aren't working for you, I'll try to give you modifications on your chair. We may use a block, maybe a strap. I don't know. We're just going to see what happens here. But I do want you to start to get connected to your chair. So if your chair is holding you back, can hold your back up, get your seat right back into the chair, and you try to connect your feet to the floor. So if your feet aren't connecting to the ground, you would want to take a block or maybe a book and put it under your feet so that your feet are really finding a sense of connection. Maybe your hands are resting on your lap, or maybe you're folding your hands. Feel free here to just close your eyes. So when we take out that sense of vision, of seeing, there is a subtle invitation inward. So just feel this. opportunity for you just to be invited into your body and be still without holding yourself still. So feel this stillness. And at the same time, you're noticing that you're still, there's an aliveness within you and all around you. Be curious, sense this. Go wide with your attention. So it's like letting your attention free. Hear the sounds outside of your space. Hear the sounds within your space. All the way to your body. You might even start to get a sense of hearing your own breath. Notice any smells. Notice any colors or forms behind the eyes. Notice the taste in your mouth. And just feel the temperature of the air on your skin. So allowing your senses to really open and be free, it starts to deliver a calmness, a grounding to our nervous system. That in these moments, at this time, we're safe. So your senses are designed to bring you information. Let them keep doing that while you just remain present in your body. It's great practice. So as you start to open your eyes, just start noticing your breath that might have slowed down already. So as much as possible, we stay connected to our breath in our practice. Just feel the expansion of the inhale here. And as you exhale, just invite the exhale to slow down a little bit. Your seat might ground a little bit more into the chair. It might bring a bit more space into your upper body. So if it feels right to not have so much connection to your spine, just wiggle yourself forward onto the edge of your chair. And we're going to be moving the largest joints in our body. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but a lot of you will know I'm a kinesiologist as well as a yoga teacher. So I talk a lot about the amazing body. You have these amazing shoulders and these amazing hips, and they're designed to move. So I'm going to be inviting you to feel them moving while maintaining a sense of grounding and ease in the rest of your body. Okay, so we're going to just start by moving our shoulder joints. So just do what feels right. Just draw your shoulders up and reach them back. So I'm sure that you're drawn to move your body very naturally because it is designed to move. So be curious around those invitations, even while you're not intentionally doing chair yoga. You might just be standing in your kitchen, washing your dishes, maybe washing your hands, and just find time to be and honor whatever is arising in your body and just move your body with ease, breath. Okay, so just feel all of this. Moving the shoulder joints. As you come back to feeling your feet on the ground, your spine as upright as possible. Again, just keep paying attention to where you might be holding any sort of tension. Let that go. Be mindful of whatever range of motion is available, but just start to tip your ear towards your shoulder. You might feel a nice release through here. Okay, just settle into the breath, one full breath. Okay, from here, you're just gonna tip your nose towards your armpit. So I call it smelling your armpit. Embrace your body, okay? Ear back to shoulder. And then just turn your nose to your armpit. So you're just feeling maybe some tension and release through our neck. Ear to shoulder, nose to armpit, ear to shoulder, and then just draw the head back up and roll those shoulders up and back, okay? And just feel that. Let your ear drop to your other shoulder. Might feel a little bit different. And then just drop your nose to your armpit, ear to shoulder, nose to armpit, ear to shoulder, and then just drawing your head back up, roll your shoulders up and back, okay? Just shake out your arms, shake them out. Maybe you're doing this with someone. I know my mom and dad are. And so you just make sure you don't hit them too much. But just shake your arms out. This is gonna get some energy moving into your fingertips, and just pause as your hands come back to your lap and just feel the movement of energy. So when we're feeling in our bodies, we're not thinking. So this is a very good practice right now. Okay, so as you open your eyes, you're gonna reach your right arm up, take your other hand to the side of your chair, and just do a gentle side bend. So very important to bring a side bend into our bodies every single day. So as you're reaching up towards the ceiling, if this bothers your neck, look down to the ground. Make sure both butt cheeks stay rooted into the chair. Okay, find the position where you have ease and grounding, feet rooted, pelvis rooted. Bring your inhale into those right ribs. As you exhale, come all the way back up and roll your shoulders up and back. Okay, get rooted and grounded, relaxing into the pose, but staying upright, and release the other arm up. And slowly side bend to the other side. So as you side bend, if you need to, you can look down to the ground. You can look forward, imagining I'm right in front of you, because that's what I'm doing. Imagining you're right in front of me. And then as you feel into the breath, open into the ribs. So just feel your ribs opening on your inhale. And as you exhale, come all the way back and roll the shoulders up and back. Okay? So as you cross your hands, I want you to slowly begin to rotate to the right. Relax your shoulders, get long through the spine. Feel the rotation in the upper spine. Remember to listen to your body, and now release your hands. So maybe your hand comes across to your leg, your shoulders stay relaxed, and maybe start to feel into looking a little bit further to your right side. So twisting the spine is so healthy for the spine. And now I want you just to feel what's occurred here. In the spine, rotation, hugs the organs, and on an exhale, unwind, roll your shoulders up and back. Cross your hands. So we do this so that we really get what I call the engine of the twist happening. Okay, we have amazing muscles all through the body. So as we rotate to the left, pause as you inhale. Exhale, rotate a little bit further. You can start feeling the muscles igniting here without having to work too hard. And then release the arms. Keep your shoulders relaxed and level. Maybe start to take your gaze past your left shoulder. Lots of time to really be in your body and just keep feeling what's happening here. Nice expansion as you inhale, and as you exhale, release forward, and again, roll your shoulders up and back. So if you're not at the front of your chair, you might want to come up to the front, and you're just going to kind of lean forward a little bit and just start windshield wiping your hip joints. So you can come up onto the balls of your feet a little bit and just start moving the hip joints in a range of motion that works for you. So if it's a really small range of motion, that's okay. Try to relax your shoulders. As you start getting some feeling of movement into the hip joints, they're going to actually start moving a little bit more. So just feel into possibilities here. One more breath, okay? And then slowly come back into neutral. So we're just going to do some cat and cow movements. And that invites the spine to move, okay? So your hands kind of are reaching over towards your knees, and this movement actually comes from the pelvis. So if you feel your two sit bones on the chair, your pelvis is like a bowl, okay? If you tip the bowl of your pelvis back and reach your arms forward, just drop your chin, look down to the floor. If your hands reach past your knees, Just pause there, feel the breath into the back of the body. Okay, and as you exhale, slide your hands back to your lap. Okay, relax your shoulders and look forward. And think about kind of lifting the heart a little bit. If it feels okay for some of you, you're gonna draw your elbows back and even maybe look up to the ceiling. So this is bringing some extension into your spine, opening through the front of the body. So I want you to find a rhythm here. Drop your head, reach your hands forward, and round out your spine. Inhale. Draw your elbows back, open your heart, and if it feels right, look up. Let's do that 2 more times. Moving, breath with spine. Inhale, releasing. Exhale, rounding up. Inhale, releasing. It's funny because right now the camera's on me and I can kind of see some people popping in to watch. I think it's Donna. Hi, Donna. And as you exhale, release. Okay, and then come back up. Heart lifts. And now your spine should feel a little bit more open. So just feel that. Feel that in your spine. Okay? So again, listen to your body. Wiggle forward a little bit. You might have to walk your feet a bit more forward. But if it feels right, I want you to lift the right foot and rest it onto your left leg. Okay, flex that foot, and you can use this to draw your heart up. If this isn't working, don't force it. Maybe you just cross your leg. Okay? Do what feels right. If this is working, flex that foot, lift up through the heart, and just feel the possibilities here of releasing into this hip joint. Relax your shoulders, lift your heart. One more inhale. And as you exhale, release. Release that leg and just start straightening it out. Don't hold out in the knee joint, but just pull the toes towards you and then point them. Pull the toes towards you, keep your spine upright, and point the toes. And then just roll out your ankle one way and then the other way. Good. Come back into neutral. Relax your shoulders. Feel into your breath. Feel the difference from one side to the other. And now do the other leg. So as you draw your ankle to your knee, you might start feeling some sensation through your hip joint. Don't be forceful. Just remain curious. If this isn't working, just stay here. Maybe cross the ankle over the other ankle on the ground. Okay? And you can flex your foot, you can draw your heart up, and maybe even pull yourself a little bit forward. Relax your shoulders, maybe a little bit further forward. Come all the way back, release the leg. And now you're just gonna straighten out the leg, but don't lock it. Point the toes, and then release. Point the toes, and then release. And then just roll out your ankle one way and then the other way. So take a pause now in a neutral seated position. You could even close your eyes for a couple breaths and just feel the aliveness in the body from moving a lot of the body already. The shoulders, we've moved the hips, we've invigorated the spine, moved the ankles. Just feel into all these possibilities. And a nice long breath. Okay? So if it feels and it's working for you, I'm going to invite you to come up into standing. And you might just stand behind your chair, because chairs are great to give us some support. Okay? So as you stand behind your chair, you might draw your arms down to your side. You might not need your chair. Okay, but if it feels okay for you, I want you to see if you can stand without your chair. And if that's the case, your arms will come to your side, your palms will open, your toes, you can even look down at them. Make sure they're pointing forward, okay? I want you to draw all 10 toes off the floor. Relax your shoulders. Look forward. Knees aren't locked out. This is called mountain pose. Feel free to close your eyes here. I'm going to invite you to put one hand onto your heart and one hand onto your belly. So in this time, of social distancing. We're probably seeking out a little bit of physical connection, okay? It's missing right now, possibly. So this is really a valuable way to make a connection to the physical body through your own touch, okay? It's proven to have a lot of benefits. So hold yourself with kindness and compassion and just feel your breath here. I'm going to invite you to feel your inhale at your belly. And then the chest lifts a little bit. As you exhale, feel the draw of gravity as your spine gets a bit taller. 2 more breaths into Tadasana, mountain pose. Sending your body this love, compassion, patience, and kindness as you open all of that to the world around you. This is a valuable pose, Tadasana. Okay, it can be done at any time. So feel into it. Release your arms, open your eyes. If you need support, we're going to find a balance pose. You can use your chair. So again, balancing in the body brings us into balance in our whole being. So feel into the possibilities. Shift your weight. Lift your foot. It might just be that. It might just be lifting your foot. If it feels right, get a little crazy. Be a wiggly, blowing tree and let your arms go. Just feel the pull of gravity through that standing leg. Relax your shoulders. Feel spacious, strong, grounded. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, come back. Take a pause, mountain pose. Okay, shift your weight into the other side. Lift the leg. Release. Maybe release the arms. Find your breath. Tree pose, Vrikshasana. The toes aren't gripping, the knee isn't locking, the shoulders are relaxed, the heart's open. Feel your inhale. And then as you exhale, come back, mountain pose. Okay? We're going to just practice 2 more things in standing. Okay, so if you, I'm just doing this sideways so you can see what's going on. You don't have to change your alignment here. But from here, you could use the chair. See if you can sit back into chair pose a little bit. Haha, chair yoga, chair pose. So as you sit back, I want you to pay attention that you can still see your knees. So I don't want your knees popping out. This isn't a curtsy. It's using your amazing muscles in and around your hips to sit back. So if it helps, sit back even more. Keep your spine neutral. So you don't want to be rounding out your spine here. You want to release the pelvis. Sit back. Yes, you're going to feel these muscles working. That's the whole point. Only go as far as you can with no strain or pain. Feel your breath. And then as you exhale, come back up. And if it feels okay, let's try this a few more times. Let's get some energy going into the legs. See if you can do it without the chair. Just reach the hands forward. Sit your butt back like it's moving into a chair. Pause. Feel chair pose. Exhale. Push your feet into the ground and come back up. 2 more times. Inhale. Drop back. Exhale. Push into the floor. Come back up. 1 more time. Feel your strength. It's a very powerful pose. Feel you've got this. These legs are amazing, okay? As long as you're moving in a pain-free range of motion. It might be here, it might be deeper. 1 more breath. Exhale, come back up. Okay, pause. Feel Tadasana. Use your chair for support or the person beside you. Feel your breath. Hold yourself with that inner knowing that everything is okay. Right here in this moment, feel it. There's a place within you of knowing. Feel that. Tadasana. Okay? So as we come back into our chair, we're just going to do a breathing technique, and then finish up here. So as you sit back into a chair, I love doing chair yoga because it's just so supportive. You can be so held in a chair. And again, being and feeling held, supported, it allows you to let go. Okay, so letting go is the result of feeling supported. Feel your support here. Feel your support. No matter your circumstance, this is available to you. Some sensation of support. Feel it right here in your chair. Okay, this is a pranayama. It's designed to really slow down your exhalation. So the invitation here is just to inhale through the nose, and it's a long, slow exhale through the mouth, almost like you're blowing through a straw. So I want you to imagine that maybe there's a candle in front of you, and that as you're exhaling through the mouth, your breath is just wavering the candle, but it's not blowing the candle out. There's one other visualization that I like to teach, if the candle doesn't resonate for you, is that imagine you're holding a little sleeping baby. And as you're exhaling through the mouth, you're just wavering the baby's hair just a little bit, not waking the baby. Okay? So fall into this. If it's not resonating for you, you feel like you're not getting a full enough breath, you can always pause and take a regular breath. But just try it. Inhale through the nose, and a long, slow exhale through the mouth. Like you're blowing through a straw. Close the lips. Don't clench them. Inhale through the nose. Long, slow exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Long, slow exhale through the mouth. Really be invited to go all the way to the end of that exhalation. You're going to hear the exhalation. Keep going. Inhale through the nose. A few more rounds. Inhale through the nose. Long exhalation through the mouth. Two more times. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Last one, inhale through the nose. Really slow, long, audible exhalation through the mouth. Don't force, just let it flow slowly out of the mouth. Now just be invited back to a regular rhythm of breath. It's just flowing in and out of the nose. Feel free to close your eyes. Open to everything. The sounds, the smells, colors and forms behind the eyes, taste in the mouth, temperature of the air on your skin. So the practice of yoga really first and foremost invites you into your body, connecting to this life force energy that's always pulsing through you. So there is always an opportunity to pause and just practice that. Feeling your amazing body, finding movements that work for you, feeling the ease and presence of the breath. And within that practice of stillness, you're really just paying attention. You're noting thoughts, emotions. There's no right or wrong here. Just welcome it all. Sit steady with it. And just like a wave, it will pass. And feel how when you're practicing all of that, you get a connection to this spaciousness, this openness. Feel that here. So pay attention. We can easily get drawn into contracting around all that's going on right now. And that's okay. It's part of being human. But just know that that's happening. Note when you start feeling your mind contracting around one possibility. Just note it. Notice how it feels. Come back to your body and feel back into your openness, your spaciousness, your breath. It's always there. Constant invitation. So as you sit steady in your body, just nourishing a few more moments where there's nothing to do, there's nowhere to go, and you're right where you need to be. Feel that here. Take it with you as your hands meet at your heart, maybe Anjali Mudra, maybe hands on your heart. Again, hold yourself with ease, grounding, compassion. Spark a little smile in there every once in a while, and we'll stay connected. Namaste, everyone. Thanks for coming and doing this whole live yoga practice, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.